Hello everyone and welcome to Startup Weekend Oman chapter United Against COVID-19. معاكم فاطمة المخيني. I will be your host for the day. اليوم هو ختام لفعالية Startup Weekend. كانوا معانا 24 فريق، منهم 20 فريق كمل المسابقة، وتأهل منهم 10 فرق لعرض اليوم نتائجهم لايف أمام المحكمين، وإن شاء الله راح نتوج 3 فرق على نهاية المسابقة بمسابقة ستارت اب ويكند اللي راح يتأهلوا للمسابقة العالمية. I can't wait to start this journey with you all. It's been a great 3 days. الشباب كانوا جدا متحمسين، وإحنا استمتعنا كثير بهذه التجربة معاهم. And let's start now. My name is Fatma, as I mentioned. I'm the COO of AlJaber and a co-founder of AlRud'ha. AlRud'ha is the community partner for Startup Weekend. We're more than happy to be sharing this experience with a lot of new partners who I'm happy to introduce in a bit. We have قبل ما نبدأ عندنا رسالة شكر من CEO Techstars في أمريكا، نسمع لها مع بعض.
Hello again, David Brown here, calling you from my home in Boulder, Colorado, where I've been holed up for the last few weeks. Hope all of you had an amazing experience and came up with some really incredible ideas. I have no doubt that you did. Speaking on behalf of the entire Techstars network, I wanted to thank you. Your work and your passion are very appreciated. I really believe entrepreneurs are more important today than ever before. We have this experience from running startup weekends in person. We typically, if there is such a thing as typical anymore, we typically run them in 1,000 different locations every year all around the world. Hopefully you'll be able to join us in one of those when things get back to normal. Meanwhile, we also have dozens of accelerator programs. Today I'm wearing a t-shirt from our accelerator in Indianapolis. We hope you'll join us at one of those as well as your ideas progress. If you want to stay connected with us, please feel free to check out www.techstars.com. We have a lot of content there for entrepreneurs, especially a lot of content related to surviving in light of COVID-19. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough for working so hard over the course of the weekend to solve this really, really important problem. I'm excited to see what solutions you've come up with and how they'll change the world. Stay safe out there and keep working hard. Goodbye, everybody. Logan.
Thank you. قبل ما نمشي للمرحلة الثانية، نحب نوجه كلمة شكر للمحكمين اللي جلسوا معنا حوالي 4 ساعات، يروحوا على كل المرفقات اللي أسندتوها أنتوا الفرق 20 خلال المسابقة. كانت المنافسة جدا شرسة. أتوقع الجميع حط روحه في المسابقة هذين اليومين. نشكر عبد الله الشقسي CEO Phase Ventures، دكتورة بثينة Business Advisor من ريادة، ومحمد الوهيبي CEO of AlJaber. طبعا الحين عارفة أن الحماس قاعد يزيد معاكم، بس عشان نطول الموضوع راح ندخل في الجادجينج كرايتيريا عشان تعرفوا على أي أساس أنتوا اليوم تم تقييمكم، وكذلك 10 اللي راح يعرضوا معنا اليوم على أي أساس راح يتم تقييمهم واختيار أفضل 3 منهم. هم تقريبا 5 نقاط: problem and impact، المشكلة والأثر، التنفيذ والتصميم اللي هو execution and design، originality، هل الفكرة هذه مبتكرة، هل هي جديدة أم هي إضافة لحل سابق، الفيزيبيليتي وهي واقعية هذا الحل، قابليته للتطبيق في السوق المحلي، كذلك محلي والعالمي، كذلك البزنس موديل وهو نموذج العمل اللي راح تستخدموه حتى نتأكد أن هذا الحل مستدام. ففي a few points هنا. المحكمين حاولوا إنهم يبحثوا عن أجوبتكم لهذه الأسئلة من خلال البرزنتيشنز اللي عملتوهم، من خلال الفيديو، وكذلك من خلال بعض الأسئلة اللي أنتم جاوبتوا عليها. فقبل ما نروح للنقطة الثانية، أحب أوجه لجميع المشاركين كلمة، وهي مبروك لكم جميعاً على جهدكم. عارف إن كثير من الشباب اللي ما تأهلوا للتوب 10 كانوا كثير متأثرين، وأنا أبغى أكد لهم إن هذه فقط نقطة بداية، وإن عندكم طريقة الحين أنكم تتواصلوا مع الموجهين، مع البارتنرز اللي وصلناكم فيكم، وتكملوا المشوار. المسابقة هذه هي فقط نقطة البداية، وأنتم قادرين على أنكم تكملوا مع بعض. فشكرا لكم. شكرا للبارتنرز اللي شاركونا، من موجهين، من محكمين، فيز فينتشرز، الفريق التقني الفنان من فيزرو، المركز الوطني للأعمال على موجهينهم وعلى دعمهم لنا خلال هذه الفترة، اللجنة الوطنية للشباب على دعمها الفني نفس الشيء، الهيئة العامة لتنمية المؤسسات الصغيرة والمتوسطة ريادة كونها الداعم الأساسي للشركات الصغيرة والمتوسطة، منصة عش، وأتوقع أن الجميع راح يستانس من وجودهم في منصة عش ما بعد البرنامج، كذلك IDO Investment من موجهين ومن خبراء اللي كانوا معاكم في الورشات الفردية والورشات المجموعات كذلك. شكرا للجميع، احنا مثمنين لكم جهودكم ومثمنين لكم وقتكم خلال عطلة نهاية الأسبوع. نشكركم مرة ثانية. كذلك موجهينا العزيزين our awesome mentors, thank you so much for all of your time, your patience. نعرف أن الموضوع كان أونلاين، كان جدا صعب للشباب أنهم يتواصلوا معاكم. شكرا على صبركم وشكرا على جهودكم. طبعا أخيرا ولكن ليس آخرا، الفريق الفنان، فريق الأورجنايزنج تيم من الجبر والردها، شكرا لكم شباب. جهودكم كانت في محلها، وإن شاء الله تكون هذه التجربة تجربة مثرية لنا ولجميع المشاركين. وفي النهاية نشكركم أنتم، كل واحد منكم اللي قدم، اللي شارك، اللي دخل فريق ما فريقه، اللي آمن بفكرة وهي ما كانت فكرته. شكرا لكم أنكم أخذتوا معنا هذه التجربة، نتمنى أنها ما تكون آخر تجربة نخوضها مع بعض. والحين نروح للبيتشنج. طبعا احنا صفينا من 20 مع المحكمين 10 فرق اللي راح يعرضوا معانا اليوم. راح نبدأ بفريق RPA. أتوقع الشباب متحمسين إنهم يعرضوا. هذه لستة الفرق 10 اللي راح تعرض معانا: RPA in Healthcare Industry, Discordia, Octobox, Disinfection of Landfill Using Drones, Joy, PickPack, Flows, نفس Meditation App, وريد وWorkroom. شباب الحين يا ريتكم تشدوا على نفسكم وعندكم دقيقتين للعرض. راح نبدأ مع RPA. Okay, Abbas, the floor is yours.
In 2016 to $2.9 billion in 2021. So today we are going to talk about RPA and the healthcare industry, specifically to treat COVID-19 sample patients. So multiple studies showed that many people don't actually enjoy their jobs. They find large part of their job to be dull or repetitive. We need to take these robots out of this human. And when doing this successfully, we'll end up increasing the efficiency, drive down the cost, and reduce failure rates. So what is RPA? So RPA is the use of a software robot, which is a program that replicates the actions of a human being interacting with a user interface or a computer system. Today's agenda is going to be about the RPA and the healthcare, a case study, some benefits, and the implementation. So RPA and the healthcare industry can go into multiple of divisions and departments, starting all the way from documentation to patients to pharmaceutical, all the way to asset management. Here is a case study on how we'll register COVID-19 patient samples into the system. So the normal human being actually takes 6 minutes to do so, opening the system, registering the customer information, and so on. Whereas RPA literally takes 30 seconds to do so. This will reduce in the overall process time 6 minutes to 0.5 seconds, and the reduction is about 80%. The implementation starts from planning, building, then managing the software, running the software, and then measuring the return on investment. With the annual cost of the robot license being 2 to 15 times lower than the full-time employee, I'll let you do the math to decide how much saving the healthcare industry can save when implementing such technologies. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm done, Fadl.
Thank you, Abbas. We will add now your judges, Mohammed Al-Wahibi, Abdullah Shaqsi, or Dr. Buthayna, for any questions.
Should I? Sure.
Hi, Abbas.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I wanted to hear a bit more about the team, your experience, and your background. If you've had any background working in the industry or working in the software side, and if you've spoken to customers at all.
Yeah, sure. So my team consists of 2 members. It's me and my wife, Hanadi Lawati, as you can, the name are mentioned. So I worked 2 to 3 years in the RPA industry. I worked with the financial sector. We've implemented RPA in one of the biggest Islamic banks. I think you've heard of Bank Al-Rajhi, which is the biggest Islamic bank. So we've implemented there. And we've implemented RPA in one of the other financial sectors too. And my wife Hanadi Lawati actually works as a lab scientist. She's a virologist, and she works in Oman testing samples of COVID-19 patients. So this is our overall background. So yes, we've implemented. I myself have implemented some of these robots in big financial industries.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Any other questions?
Hi, Abbas. Well
Hello.
done.
Thank you.
I just have a very simple question regarding the software that you guys are using or implementing. Does it really depend on what software does the health organizations currently are using, or that doesn't really matter?
No, it doesn't really matter as long as so RPA or a robot is a software by itself. It sits on your current software. For example, if the medical or healthcare industry uses specific software, for example, they use Oracle as their database or MySQL as their database, it just sits on that software, on top of that software, and it reads the information and writes the information. So technically it does whatever the human does. So literally any software or any application can be used with RPA.
And how long does it usually take you to implement something like that on a large scale?
Yes, so it depends on the complexity of the process. So we need to first assess the process, check what percentage of the process can be automated, because some of the parts actually cannot be automated, and because some of the parts needs actual human judgment. So that's the second part of RPA, which is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we need to first of all assess this process, the end-to-end process. The business analyst needs to sit and understand the process, checks what percentage it can be automated, and then depending on the complexity of the process, the time takes for development.
Okay, guys.
So I can't actually tell you how long does each specific process. We need to understand the process first.
Sure. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Abbas. Thank you so much for your presentation. I'm going to stop you here. And we will welcome our next startup, Discordia.
Manji, data scientist at Discordia. And let me tell you something you already know. Everyone is unique, and one thing that makes you extra unique is your DNA. Like diseases and viruses, they have special biomarkers that are not easy to identify. Let me introduce you to our unique team comprising of data scientists, AI, ML engineers, which our goal is to use machine learning to extract the right information from DNA sequences to know each person's health. In the current pandemic, the current testing is limited and mass testing is required to know and curb the spread of the pandemic. But this jeopardizes the superheroes in the front line. FDA recently approved saliva testing as a method of knowing if a person is COVID-19 positive, and we are aiming to expedite this using AI ML. There's no health system that was fully prepared for this crisis, which there was a global shortage in diagnostic testing and protective gear. Saliva testing is lesser than the normal nasal swab, doesn't require close medical worker presence, less protective gear requirements, and research shows that it's actually more accurate. There is no current available saliva samples with COVID-19 available. However, we found multiple data sets for pancreatic cancer, yet it is small. We applied different algos and logistic regression resulted in approximately 88% accuracy. After we gather enough data, we can explore other methods across DNA features. However, disclaimer, we don't want to sound like AI sensationalists. The current models are not ready for health applications. They are still under development and require expert input. Our plan is to gather those and analyze the data with using ML with specialized partners in genetics that could provide relevant expertise and optimize those algorithms. We are targeting the customer directly for personal health analysis and health agencies such as FDA, CDC for such crisis. In the future, after we defeat Corona, inshallah, we keep utilizing AI ML for preventive early detection diagnosis of diseases. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed. I'm going to add now the judges to do the Q&A. All right. Judges, the floor is yours.
All the usual suspects here in this company. So what kind of data sets do you guys need, and how do you plan on getting that to launch?
DNA sequence. There's a lot of available DNA sequences for other diseases like pancreatic cancer and everything else. For that, we'll have to normally the way that like 23andMe and MyHeritage companies startup does it. We'll have those samples, then a lab analyze it, extract that DNA sequence, and then we get those text files and analyze those.
From my understanding, though, COVID, it's an RNA that needs to be tested.
Yeah, and for that, we said that we are we don't want some like we are the AI experts on it. We need someone from. We spoke with some partners in the lab department that could help us analyze that further.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hi, Ahmed. Just quick question is, I think, do you guys do this by sending a kit to your users and then them sending it back? Did I get it right?
For the direct customer, yes, that's the plan, which other DNA testing companies does it. But for crisis, it could be done in a different manner, where it will be through the agencies that could do it faster.
Okay, thank you. No further from my side.
I think Dr. Buthaina is not with us. Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you for having me.
We will move now to our next company, Octobox. Rahma, the floor is now yours. Please unmute yourself, Rahma.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Octobox team. We are here to show an innovative solution for the logistic sector. So our solution will offer contactless delivery, so the businesses can continue their work even during the crisis. So the users will get their orders to their house without any physical connection to communication or connection to the delivery guy. So the problems with that we are trying to solve are the efficient addressing system and the route optimization for the delivery companies, privacy, and track and trace system. Our solution is smart parcel box that provide universal location and delivery route planner for the delivery companies. Here is how it works. So the user can place the box ID on his online shopping order. So at the end, he will receive the package without any communication to him using his box ID only. So the values that we are adding to the users are 24/7 operation, tracking and trace system, box monitoring, and universal location, also route optimization. We are getting our income from annual subscription, and a fixed amount will be charged per delivery from the users. Also by selling the APIs or the software to the delivery companies. Here are some facts that we got from the Ministry of Commerce, that there is a big demand and a big growth in the online shopping and in using post box for delivering the packages. So our customers are businesses and also normal users.
Okay,
Our
Rahma,
direct
here. 2 minutes are over. I will add the judges and you can talk to them in the Q&A together. Judges?
Hi, Rahma. So yeah, tell us more about your competitive advantages.
The difference is that we are delivering the packages to the house, or helping to deliver the packages to the front door, so door-to-door service. The competitor is the user has to go to his office, to the competitor office, so they can get their parcel. And also our operation will be 24/7, not like the competitor, which is limited time.
And what's your go-to-market strategy to get enough of these deployed across the country so that it's actually a attractive proposition to e-commerce and delivery companies?
For e-commerce, that they can get the books for a small amount, then they will pay a monthly subscription. For the normal users, they will get it for free, pay for a monthly subscription.
So the businesses will pay.
Segments.
So the businesses will pay for the boxes, and then the users will pay monthly, or
yes,
how is that?
Yearly, and also per delivery. Yes. Delivery companies will use our network solution, so they will pay for the system that we are selling for them.
Okay, thanks.
No further questions from my end.
Dr. Buthina, any questions?
No, I think everything's clear from my end.
All right, we're good. شكرا رحمة يعطيك العافية. I will now remove you and remove the judges. Thank you all. Next in line, we have a team that's coming up with an idea to disinfect landfills using drones. Amira is... We're ready for you whenever you are. I think there's... Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was the one before. Amira is not connected. We can see the presentation. Here she is. Amira, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, floor is yours.
Okay, hi everyone. So I'm going to talk about our idea. So basically, the product is targeted towards waste workers and clean workers. So those vulnerable people are in direct contact with trash bins that could be potentially contaminated with viruses. So let alone all of the stuff that you can find in garbages like gloves and clothes that could be contaminated. The trash itself is just full of viruses and diseases. So what we do is basically we use the drone. So according to the ISWA, which is the International Solid Waste Association, it tells you that those people, the waste collectors, they are the people who are sacrificing their lives. So when you are at home, those people are out there collecting the trash and garbage for you. And the chance for them to get disease is very high. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the service continues. So you don't want the trash to pile up in cities and communities, but at the same time, you want to provide security and safety to those people. And in addition to that, there's a lot of challenges when it comes to economic, because those people, not all of them have the access to, get the equipment or get the funding to basically protect themselves. So if you talk about the majority of people, they're just out there collecting waste and they don't use the right precautions. So what we want to do to fix this problem is to use a drone. So the drone is composed of a camera, a GPS, a sanitizer with a sprayer, and the application that will show you more information. So the GPS is going to locate the garbage or the place to be sanitized. The camera is going to help. It's going to be the eye of the drone that's going to through it we can see the garbage locations, and the sanitizer and the sprayers are the main thing that will help clean those garbage bins. And yeah, so the application is very helpful because those people can access this application, and through it they can know about the status of it.
Sorry, got you here, and we'll add judges with you.
Okay.
Hi. So can you tell us a bit more about the MVP as well as the team?
Well, the team is composed of we are 5 people. So I'm the one responsible for developing the application and using the IoT and blockchain technology. Also, there's a person responsible for the drone design and the things that associated with it. And yeah.
And did you build an MVP? I think you had previously mentioned that, or maybe I'm mixing up.
No, we did not develop an MVP.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, Amira. Well done on the presentation. I just have a quick question regarding the technology that you're using. Is it proprietary? Do you guys own the technology, or is it something that is off the shelf that you guys are bringing in and then using it to sanitize locations?
Well, we're basically we're bringing things together. So we're designing the drone, and we're helping those waste collectors to benefit from it. And I think in the design of the drone and the applications, there are some new things. So we are bringing new technology.
Okay, thank you.
It's not just based on other things.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Amira. I will continue now, and we are welcoming Team Joy with Ru'a.
I'm Ru'a from Joy Company. Ala is a student in a private school. He is an excellent student, but he affected by COVID-19 because he is a person with hearing disability, and he didn't find any online course to help him in learning. The disabilities people are not only the only ones affected by COVID-19. Also, the private schools are facing a big problem in paying employees' salaries and their rent. From here, we found the Joy idea. We solved the problem of the private schools by offering a platform to complete the learning journey, and also we solved the problem of the disabilities by offering the appropriate learning content for them by using machine learning technology in our platform. Here are some interfaces from our application. So our customers are the private schools and people with hearing and watching disabilities. We have a big size in our market. We will start first in Muscat with 268 schools. We have some competitors, but we are special and we help deaf students to learn, apply MI to communicate with deaf students, help students to find the appropriate content, especially the people with the disabilities. Also, we have a professional guidance, and we are focusing in the private schools, but the other competitors are focusing on only the general students. So we will getting our income from taking 10% for every student in the school, creating the digital content for the schools and uploading it, and the subscriptions for the disabilities people. So the school will pay 90 Riyal Omani per year for each student. Our future roadmap, first, we will do the market research and building the team. So we done with this. Then we will upload the application in the stores, reach 50% of the target customers in Muscat, and reach the other regions in the Oman. So here our team, Ibtisam, the CEO, Rashad, Mazen, Omar, and me. I'm the graphic designer. Omar and Mazen are the developers. Rashad is the project manager. And
Thank you.
thank you.
يعطيك العافية. I'm going to be adding the judges now. And your 3 minutes start. Judges, any questions?
Hi, Roa. How are you?
Hi.
Can you walk me through a little bit on the school journey? How are you planning to acquire or get schools on board to use this application?
Our platform will offer the uploading of the content, the learning content of the schools. So the teachers and the students will join the platform to complete the learning journey. So the learning will not stop.
So they will upload all the content themselves.
We will help them in creating the content. We will convert it to a digital content for the students. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Thank you, Ru'a. يعطيك
Yes.
العافية. I'm going to be removing you now. Thank you. Along with that, and with that, we are welcoming Maktoum from team PickPack. Okay, Maktoum.
Hey, this is Maktoum. I am a big and back. As I was working in my packaging design consultancy, was thinking, why is packaging industry still outdated? We came up with the idea that's suitable for the fourth industrial revolution. And we kept it till the right timing. Well, pandemic is happening, quarantine in many businesses, and we starting receiving calls from clients that they are suffering to keep the blood flow of their businesses. So nothing better than this time to solve the problem. Okay. The lack of accessibilities. Sorry. The lack, no. Okay, my apologies. The lack of accessibilities for the packaging manufacturers, the long process requirement to get job done, and the struggling from the large minimum order requirement. So the solution that we are providing is basically talabat for a packaging design. It's an e-commerce application that you can order your own packaging. Not only that, we develop an intelligent uploading and designing tool for your packaging design. Step-by-step ordering process, automatic quality control for uploaded files, and 3D directly in your app. Our market size in the MENA region, we have $70 billion estimation, and the GCC about $30 billion. So our business model, as many middleman application, we take 7% commission from each transaction from printing agencies and the packaging manufacturers. Our revenue by average of 100 order a day, we estimated the revenue going to be 2 million in the next 18 months from the launching date. Our team included me as a CEO, Shihab, our genius geek, and Safiya as our designer. So it's a time. Let's put our hands together to keep our business blood flow. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Maktoum. I'll be adding your judges now and your 3
Very
minutes.
good, judges.
Hi. Have you developed an MVP of the app?
Thank you, Abdullah. The MVP. We started with the screen. We start the UX and UI design. We are in the beginning of the application programming with the Shihab, but it's the program still not alive. I mean, the application is still not alive, and we are working on it. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah. How long do you think you would take to be able to launch the MVP?
Well, it's about timing. Like we started from 2 weeks ago, and we are like, if we do it bootstrapping, we're gonna take like 3 to 5 months. But if we like have an investment that's suitable for us, we can do it like in the nearest future. Okay.
Hi, Maktoum. How are you? Very
Ahlan
well
Muhammad.
done on the pitch. Just
Thank
a quick question regarding you're currently a middleman between, let's say, packaging factories. Is that correct?
Yeah, packaging
Or are
and
you?
printing agencies as well.
Okay, and how many are there currently? Do you know within the region? Let's say
we have. Okay, in the region we have in the most of them in UAE and Saudi Arabia. Of the packaging market in Saudi Arabia. In Oman, we have the largest two packaging manufacturers, the Medina, and we have connected Walid, and he is really excited about it. And the other one, Al-Anan, we connected Salah. I'm really waiting for it. We just starting in the beginning of pandemic. Everything happened. We start slowing down, and we just communicating through the emails. We need a lot of standards to develop the intelligent designing tool that we have in our application. So we have. I don't know if that I could elaborate more, or did I answer your question?
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Maktoum. يعطيك العافية. Thank you, our judges.
Thank you, Fatma.
Moving you now. And we welcome Flows. I will be adding you now. Haider, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to present to you today how we aim to be the #1 remote working tool for project tracking and status sharing. People used to be at work, but after Corona came, everyone is now working from home. So this caused a bit of a challenge and miscommunication. Everyone is wondering who's doing what is going on, when will it finish? So the big problem is in the communication gap in teams remote working, leading to a lot of times and efforts wasted in clarifying, causes work delays and loss in profits. A large company can lose up to $62 million per year, and a small company can lose up to $420,000 per year. So I was trying to think, how can this be solved? And our simple solution, a project tracker tool that does both, lets you organize your work, at the same time allows you to share what is going on instantly. Easy tracking and status sharing, tested with over 75 users. This is how it looks like. You can show all the work in clear steps, as well with the deadline and with the people involved in it, as well as having a holistic view of knowing exactly what is going on instantly without wasting any time with a simple projects dashboard. And Flows is currently the only solution in the market with a live shareable workflow tracker. And we're also proud to have built the simplest solution, as well as having a very graphical interface and a new way of communicating information. We're looking at a huge market of 190 million companies in the world working remote working, with the opportunity of $4.8 billion in monthly recurring revenue. And we're starting with 1.1 million companies in London that are remote working. Our monthly subscription plan starts with only $10 per month, as well as we're offering a free trial. And we're looking to acquire all our subscriptions digitally through Google Ads and Instagram ads for faster growth and scalability. And our awesome team consists of both the product development and software development, as well as the customer acquisition and customer design. And our 18 months growth plan is to acquire 50,000 users, which translates to $1.25 million in monthly recurring revenue. And these are the milestones of how we will achieve that, doing both product development as well as acquiring new users. Thank you very much, and we hope that you have a great day. Thank you.
Right on time, Haider. I'm going to be adding your judges now. Okay. Judges. Mohammed and Bettina, you're on. Seems like Abdullah is not connected. So, Mohammed, if you can take the floor for now.
Hi, Haider. Well done.
Hi, Mohammed. Thank you.
I just have a quick question regarding the software. Do you currently have a working MVP?
Yes. So we have the software already live, and we currently have 75 users that are using and benefiting from the software.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Dr. Bettina, any questions? I think Dr. is having a bit of a audio trouble, but I hope she can. Nonetheless.
No worries.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
يعطيك العافية حيدر. Thank you so much.
شكرا.
Okay, next we have نفس شاب غني عن المعروف غني عن التعريف. The floor is yours.
Okay. Stress and depression is our generation's pandemic. 1 out of 5 in this audience face depression and anxiety. And with Corona, the problem just got much worse, forcing us to deal with anxiety, fear, panic, and insomnia. Everyone is feeling it, but the younger generation is the most affected. They are uncertain about their studies and future. They face pressure to perform through remote studying, and they have to deal with quarantine at the same time. They are suffocating. So we came up with Nafas. Nafas provides audio-only mindfulness sessions in Arabic that help with reducing stress, anxiety, and insomnia. Nafas is about building healthy mental habits in our users. We already started providing content related to sleep, stress, and even specific sessions for dealing with Corona. Mindfulness proved that it works. It can increase productivity up to 120%. It can reduce insomnia effect 75% of the time, and it can reduce stress from the first meditation up to 60%. Our business model is simple. We charge $35 yearly to get full access to our library. Think of us as Spotify for mindfulness. And we can cater to over 420 million people who speaks Arabic around the globe. Our initial market in the Gulf countries is over $31 million per year. And our team consists of 5 people. Rawan, the CEO, Zainab, our CMO, Munira, our COO, Al-Anud, CXO, and lastly, Saif, me, as a CTO. So far, we were able to get over 120 users in the past 54 hours and over 500 views to our landing page and thousands of impressions in our social media channels. And on an average, people meditated for 4 minutes and 11 seconds in Nafas. Thank you.
Thank you, Saif. I'll be adding your judges now. Okay.
Hi. So are you also planning on having more interactive content to take advantage of the fact that you're an app? And how did you go to market, and how did you attract this initial user base?
Okay, so in regard to content, what we're aiming to do is multiple things. In this hackathon specifically, we did something quite unique. It's called phone holograms, where kids can have a small tool that allows them to see videos in a hologram format. The really nice thing about it is to calm down kids and make them learn meditation. So that's one part of it. The other part is we actually are working on content related to hope, related to productivity, related to self-esteem in such environment at the moment. When it comes to the go-to-market strategy, what we did in the past 54 hours is we created social media accounts specific for Startup Weekend, and we started promoting, and we created material to entice people to download Nafas. So strictly, the 180 users actually signed up due to the social media presence we did for the Startup Weekend.
And are those paying users?
They are free users, so at the moment we don't have subscription functionality allowed. We wanted to give more to the community due to the Corona pandemic, and that's why we decided to make it for free for the time being. The payment will be introduced in the next few weeks. We're estimating by end of May, mid of May, something like that.
And for interactive content, like you're talking about the hologram, are you building infrastructure so that you can produce that content scalably, or is this all just custom one-off content that's being created?
So content needs to be done by experts in the field, and that's why it's not really something that we automate. We have a team of people that create content, make sure that it's psychologically sound, and record it. So for example, within the 3 next weeks, we are aiming to provide over 25 additional sessions of content, and that's over, I think, 5 hours of content if you come and calculate it.
All will be audio, or is any of that content also interactive?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to cut you here. Sorry, we need to move to our next presenter. Shukran Saif. Thank you to our judges.
Thank you.
Sheikha, you are now next. The floor is yours.
1998 is not a year.
Can you repeat that? Your voice went.
From the beginning?
Yes, please.
Okay, again, hello, Sheikha Rubai from Warid Company. Let me tell you about us. 1998 is not a year, is a number of recorded cases of COVID-19 here in Oman till today. No one wanted to reach to 2020. That's why we are staying at home. The fact that many people are suffering while staying at home is fundamental. People who are in need of primary health care, people who are ill and not recovering at home, beside the threats surrounding healthcare workers to get infected. We're trying to solve this and reducing the infected by creating Warid platform. It is Warid Plus web app it's creating virtual space to make doctors and patients to meet, do the process of a primary healthcare in an accurate way. We are not stopping the spread of coronavirus for sure, but we are trying to let these people who are staying in our homes to get the help they need while they are staying and not getting ill, besides reduction of the infection surrounding medical staff. Let me tell you about us. We are Warid.on, a platform register. We are doing private medical institution platform for booking online appointment. We already have 3 medical institutions who are piloting with us. We are planning to let them to join us with the new feature we are adding, which is artificial intelligence report and the feature of virtual counseling treatment. Now I want you to meet our team. This is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheikha. I'll be adding your judges now. Yeah, judges, floor is yours.
Hi, Sheikha. So what are the initial features that are live right now?
Sorry, again?
What are the initial features of Warid that's working right now, ready to go? Which features are ready?
It's the regular appointment. We are providing a software for the private medical institution, which is fully personalized to them. It's shown at the right side of the screen. It's already ready, and we are piloting with 3 medical institutions. Hoping answering your question.
Yeah, and if you wanted to go live with virtual consultation, how long would that take to add it to the system?
In fact, we are thinking of the registration. That's why we are planning to do with Ijtimaati, because it's the legal one here in Oman. We believe it's taking less than 6 months, but as with the piloting, the institution we are piloting with, I think 1 to 2 months is enough, but to separate to the target customer we are targeting, it will need more time.
Do you see any challenges from the tech side or from the hospital side to implement something like virtual consultation?
Yes. As we're searching for doing this, we contact with the, as I mentioned, the medical institution and doctors. They tell us they're facing the problem of doing it online because they use the old method. The fact they are needing reports from the patient, the history of the patient, it will help them to get accurate answer, because if the doctor is just doing it virtually without having reports or picture related to the illnesses, this will affect the decision, which later on could causes legal issues to them. So we're trying to make it a little bit more accurate by adding the history, the reports of the patient, and do it in a legal way.
Are you speaking to any of testing providers or just speaking to hospitals?
What do you mean by testing providers?
Labs, the independent
yeah,
labs.
All the institution we have, they have labs and they have the history of their patient. All of them, the 3 of them, having labs.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Sheikha. Well done. How much do you currently charge institutions for the software?
For now, this is the business model with the new feature. As you see, it's cost around 60 riyal, 60. But in fact, the booking appointment only is just 35.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you guys here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, judges. And we have our final with workroom. Okay, Nahila, I'm gonna add you now. And are you on? Hear me?
Yes, I'm on.
All right, Nahila, the floor is yours now.
Training is a $400 billion industry. E-learning by itself has grown 900% since the year 2000. Being a cost-effective option, it also maintains flexibility while fulfilling the continuous need to learn new skills. It comes down to the question of which course to go for and by whom. With millions of choices, highly competitive pricing, and overwhelming reviews, Workroom comes into service. By targeting local professionals from a variety of fields first, we provide high-quality content by certified trainers offering affordable courses and interactive tools, taking into consideration the in-country value. At a local level, however, potential is still at an early stage. A new shift has occurred during the COVID-19 crisis to the online marketplace. We aim to help speed up this shift to a sustainable level that continues even after the crisis by working closely with certified professionals who normally conduct physical sessions, also to provide an online platform with local audience for those who already have an online presence and have the interest in training through a local platform. Both live and recorded sessions will be available. Because locally it is an emerging market, we have a $700 billion market to build this opportunity. We aim to capture $24 million of the market in the first 3 years. We are a team of 5, and together as a passionate, innovative team, we can bring this to life and give local trainers a local platform with a local audience. This is the team, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Nahila. Adding your judges. Okay. Oh, right on. Judges, floor is yours.
Hi, Nahila. So what kind of feature sets would you want to work on for the initial launch?
For the initial launch, we want to have trainers who normally give physical training. We work with them and then we help them to get their trainings online. So as a beginning, record pre-recorded videos and then slowly go into live sessions.
And what would the business model be?
The business model, we aim first to target the local market, local academics, local professionals who are certified. And then the revenue comes from a commission for every person who subscribes or buys the course. Our website brings the, we get a commission from the buying of the course.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hi, Nohaida. Well done. Just a quick question regarding content. Do you guys produce any content, or you only provide the platform?
No, we provide the platform. However, we want to make sure that it's only done by certified professionals. Not anybody can come into the platform unless they're already certified.
And you're targeting employees?
Targeting academic employees mostly, and people who have training companies. There's a lot of people who have training companies, but everyone's doing their own thing using platforms such as Skype and Zoom those days. And most of them, they use webinars as well. Those are the ones who are used to doing the trainings physically in a hall or something. And so we start with this kind of individuals who are either employed or entrepreneurs.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All right. شكرا نهيلة يعطيك العافية. Thank you so much for joining. أتوقع الفرق الثانية الحين تنتظر الإعلان، ولكن إحنا كنا حاطين توب 3 قبل، ولكن اللجنة قررت إنها تراجع التوب 3 مرة ثانية، فبنحتاج منكم دقيقتين. فأول شيء شكرا لكم كلكم. معنا تنتظرونا دقيقتين حتى نشوف الجادجز إيش رأيهم ومن راح يتوج التوب 3. ففاصل ونواصل. اوكي، رجعنا لكم متابعينا الكرام، ومعانا واحدة من الأعضاء أو المشاركين في مسابقة ستارت اب ويكند. أسماء بتخبرنا شوية عن تجربتها عبال ما المحكمين يتخذوا قرارهم. فأسماء خليك أنت تاخذي راحتك.
السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. صوتي واضح؟
أيوة صوتك واضح، تقدر تتكلم.
أهلا وسهلا. ما أعرف أبدأ ولا لا حد معاي. go ahead. أوكي go ahead. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يسعدني ويشرفني أن أكون أحد المنضمين في ستارت اب. كانت تجربتي جدا جدا جميلة في هذه الفترة، يومين من العلم والاجتهاد وأصحاب الأفكار المتنوعة والمنجزة. لاحظت كثير من التفاعل الإيجابي، كثير من الاجتهاد، خاصة وقت وجودنا في البيت. كل الأشخاص على الرغم من انشغالاتهم في حياتهم، انشغالاتهم في رمضان، لكن كانوا منجزين في هذه الفترة. يسعدني ويشرفني أنه أتكلم عن تجربتي الخاصة في هذه الفترة. طبعا أنا كثير تعلمت من المنتورز ومن المنظمين نفسهم. البرامج الجميلة اللي إحنا دخلنا فيها ما كنت أعرف أصلا إنها موجودة. واحد من أهم البرامج بعد نفس الشيء، أو البلاتفورمز اللي كانت تساعدنا إن نحن نكون موجودين معاكم. والأحلى ما في الموضوع إنه ما دفعنا ولا بيسة على هذا الاشتراك، ولكن هي كانت فرصة للتعلم، فرصة للإنجاز، خاصة من تجربتي في الأيام الماضية. أنا طبعا اللي خبرة في برنامج زوم صار لي تقريبا 3 سنوات، لكن على بالي هو البرنامج الوحيد اللي موجود في السوق عشان نقدر نستفيد منه. ولكن البرامج المتواجدة هنا، الأشياء اللي استفدناها في هذه الفترة كانت جدا جدا رائعة ومنجزة. بالنسبة لي نفس الشيء المحاضرات اللي تطرقنا لها، إن كانت عن الماركتينج. ما كنت أعرف يعني بالنسبة لي الماركتينج، يمكن لأنه شيء أنا ما درسته أساسا، لكن ما قصروا الأشخاص عبد الجلال أو الأشخاص الآخرين اللي كانوا يشرحوا، في الأساتذة الممتازين جدا، شرحوا لنا بالتفصيل كيف نحن ممكن حقيقي نحط استراتيجية واضحة في هذا المجال. احنا ننط على طول السوشيال ميديا، طيب انت وين تريد تروح، وين تريد تستهدف الناس، على اي اساس؟ فكل هذا كان تدريجي بالنسبة لنا ان نحن نتعلم شيء ونتثقف فيه، بحيث انه نحن نقدر نضيف قيمة فيه. اخيرا وليس اخرا، البيتش، كيف ممكن الإليفيتر بيتش يكون شيء أنت تخترق فيه العادة، تخترق فيه كل إنسان آخر، توصل له رسالة من القلب إلى القلب عن شيء أنت مؤمن فيه وعندك شغف فيه وعندك رؤية فيه. ففعلا تجربتي مع وريد، مع شيخة تحديدا، هي رئيسة الفكرة، اشتغلت عليها سابقا وطورتها في هذه الفترة. فأنا آمنت جدا بالفكرة بسبب أنه هذه الرؤية إحنا نحتاجها في كل العالم، نحتاجها في بيتنا بالتحديد. أهلي، أمي وأبوي جدتي، هم الآن ممنوعين من أنهم يزوروا المستشفى في هذه الفترة، ولكن بسبب هذا البرنامج ممكن نحن ننقذ أرواح آخرين أيضا، ما بس في بيتنا، في كل بيوت اللي موجودة في مسقط، في عمان، وفي العالم أيضا، العالم العربي بكل شفافية، والعالم أصلا بشكل عام. هل هذه الفكرة مقتصرة على أنه فقط نحن نكون فقط بالنسبة لوريد أنه نحن الناس يأخذوا فحوصات دمهم بس فقط في هذه الفترة؟ بالعكس، هي أيضا تحدد وتخصص لهم أنه الناس بدل ما يطبقوا في الشارع، بدل ما يكون عندهم زحمة في المواعيد، أيضا بإمكانهم أنهم يكونوا في مكاتبهم في بيوتهم استعراض مشاكلهم مع الدكتور. فأحلى شيء، أنا واجد سعيدة بهذا البرنامج. إذا كنت أنا الآن سعيدة وجودي في هذه المسابقة وأنا في بيتي وفي غرفتي وفي المكان اللي أرتاح فيه وأنا أعمل فيه، فإيش شعور الناس الثانيين وهم ما ينتظروا هذه الفترة طولها في المستشفى؟ أتذكر إذا كنت أروح لزيارة قصيرة جدا أنتظر فيه 3 ساعات، وأحسب كل مرة أروح فيه المستشفى أو المركز الصحي أنتظر فيه 3 ساعات، وأنا عندي أشغال وعندي أعمال. فكيف بالآخرين اللي هم أصلا تعبانين ومليانين تعب وكبار في السن، كيف يتحملوا هذا التعب؟ فأنا بغيت أقول هذه التجربة بشكل خاص يمكن أو بشكل عام عن المسابقة والستارت اب، وإن شاء الله ما تكون الأخيرة بإذن الله. بكون موجودة أتعلم وأتدرب وأطبق كل اللي تعلمته من أجل أنه نحن نحط هذه الفكرة على أرض الواقع بشكل تطبيقي. شكرا لكم. مع السلامة. حتى ما أعرف إذا عرفت.
Okay, back to you with the final call, longest phone call of my life. أتمنى إن ما خليناكم تنتظروا واجد, and I'll be sharing the results with you. أتمنى البقية يرجعوا, كان عندنا more than 30 viewers. All right. So again, thank you everyone for taking part of this competition. As you know, top 20 teams on an international level راح يدخلوا الانترناشونال بوت كامب تبع تكستارز. طبعا احنا من عمان التوب 10 والتوب 3 كل معلوماتهم راح تروح لتكستارز, وبعدين راح يتم تصفيتهم وبيختاروا 20 فريق من كل دول العالم اللي راح يدخلوا البوت كامب. التوب 5 من البوت كامب اللي بيطلعوا من البوت كامب راح يحصلوا $10,000 جرانت من Differential Ventures. locally عندنا مع ريادة محضرين لكم incubation program. كذلك the top 10 teams we have different investment opportunities من our different partners. حاليا قاعدين نشتغل على كذا خطة حتى نسرع بعض الأفكار اللي قابلة للتطبيق وإنها تدخل السوق خلال هذه الأزمة. Thank you to the global partners provided by Techstars. And the winners are... المشكلة ما أقدر أشوف reviews right now, فخاطري أعرف يعني how you guys are feeling. Please leave them in the comments so we can read about them later. قبل ما ندخل للوينرز, في فريقين. احنا فريق التنظيمي والموجهين اتفقنا على انهم كانوا يعني انهم ما دخلوا للتوب 10, ولكن كان جهدهم وعملهم صراحة لا يعلى عليه, وما حد ممكن ينكر هذا الجهود. So in an honorable mention لليومينيت عمان وريفايف أصغر فريق معانا, لازالوا طلاب في المدرسة إذا أو في الجامعة توهم يعني, بس ما شاء الله عليهم. أنا انبهرت وفريق العمل كله انبهر بالجهد اللي حطوه خلال فترة الويكند. ما نايمين للفجر, أتوقع كل حد الحين ما ينام للفجر, بس شكرا لكم, شكرا لجهودكم, إحنا مقدرينها, وإن شاء الله نتمنى منكم إنكم تكملوا هذا الطريق. Okay. Are you ready? راح نبدأ بالإعلان من third place للfirst place. فأتمنى أشوف حماسكم والخاطر أشوف وجوهكم. فإن third place وبعد صراع مع المحكمين وشخبطة واجد. In third place we have Joy. يعطيكم العافية تيم جوي, غيرتوا اسمكم على آخر لحظة ووايد حبيته. مبروك عليكم in third place. And in second place we have, drum roll, سلكم جو, Big Pack. فريق بيك باك نفس الشيء، فكرة جدا ممتازة، تطبيقها جدا واضح. المحكمين شافوا جهودكم من خلال العرض، شافوا جهودكم في الابليكيشن فورم، واتفقوا على أن جهودكم هذه تستاهل المركز الثاني. And finally في المركز الأول أحب أنوه على شيئين عشان هذا الفريق اللي في المركز الأول كان يعني اكتسح كل الأرقام. كل المقيمين يعني بعد البيتشز راحوا وتكلموا في المركز الثاني والثالث، ولكن المركز الأول بقى مثل ما هو. فخورين فيكم طبعا جميعا، وفخورين في المركز الأول لأن احنا شهدنا على جهدهم من فترة قبل حتى البرنامج المسابقة ما تبدأ. So in first place drum roll مرة ثانية. وريد، مبروك فريق وريد، مبروك شيخة، مبروك للشباب، يعطيكم العافية. You guys did amazing. Your efforts جهودكم كلها كانت جدا واضحة للجميع. أتوقع أنتوا الجهد اللي حطيتوه في adding new features to the platform واجتهادكم خلال الفترة الماضية شيء الجميع حسه. So congratulations وريد، جوي وبيك باك والبقية كذلك اللي شاركوا. مشاركتكم يعني أتمنى تكونوا فخورين فيها كثر ما إحنا فخورين فيكم. و at the end I would like to say your community will be the one thing to help you succeed. إحنا جدا فخورين بالكوميونتي اللي جمعناه خلال هذه الفترة القصيرة أونلاين. كمية الصداقات اللي شفتها والمجموعات اللي صارت والناس اللي عازميننا على فطور والناس اللي عازميننا على ريوق بعد كورونا. يعطيكم العافية جميعاً. نحن موجودين to support you all كالجبر وكالردها وجميع البارتنرز. طبعاً هذه بداية المشوار. أتمنى ما طولنا عليكم، مع أن أعرف أنه طولنا عليكم. يعطيكم العافية جميعاً وشكراً لكم. مع السلامة.